My girlfriend. We should open our relationship or else I'll leave. Me. Finally. Horror games made by horror game companies. Horror games made by non-horror game companies. Alpha male in public. Alpha male when he meets the woman. Windows 10. Windows 11. Windows 12. Windows 13. Piers Morgan denies he is the pigeon lady from Home Alone. What happens if someone slaps you at high frequency? It hurts. Good boy. The way we designed this baby, you will be paying more for maintenance than your car payment. Being an adult is finally understanding why Shrek just wanted to be left the F alone. Alan, we are so effed. Why? The former Ubisoft and EA dev responsible for handling microtransaction integration will now be the head of Minecraft starting next year and for the foreseeable future. Human civilization. Memes. Sam Worthington when James Cameron stops making Avatar movies. Close your books. We are going to the computer lab. Narcissistic people. People who call themselves empaths. Nobody else dressed up for Avatar. Oh no. I love rap music. Me too. The last millennials who were able to purchase property be like. Me checking out the shelves at my grocery store like I'm not gonna buy the same Faishi I always do. How people name their dogs. Princess Penelope a cutesy pie. Lord Brutus Maximus Doomington Skullbane Ladder Eternal Akavon Seth Snout. The little smile you give to old people when you walk past them just so they know you're a polite youth with no gang affiliations. Cat doesn't want a turtle. Me gets a turtle anyway. Cat and the turtle. It smells like bee in here. Autism reads through whole books in one sitting to escape reality. ADHD has been rereading and forgetting the same sentence for 40 minutes. The price of silver has gone up more than 50% in the last year. The price of silver has gone up more than 125% in the last year. Why are you so depressed? Tons of other people have worse lives than you. Me in 2011 instead of claiming 5 Bitcoin. Getting sick at work days. Getting sick on vacation. How the bacteria looks at me after I gave him life, raised him, took care of him and eventually colored with a fancy tint just to take a nice pic to brag about with my friends. POV. You just encountered the Epps files in the sub-Saharan wilderness. How I see myself when I realize it's 2017 and spinners were almost 10 years ago. My friends laugh at anything. Watch this. Bro, what cologne are you wearing? That stuff is strong. 2 biggest online clowns destroyed in the same week. This is peak. POV. When you have cancelled too many hangouts and now you have to go to this one or you'll lose your friends. Make addictive social media, lower attention spans, introduce AI as the future, replace the people who trained it for free. No more pros singing the national anthem, treat it like jury duty. Every week some random gets a letter in the mail saying it's their turn. Fatherless behavior. Why does my dad get the credit for all the work I put into being an evil woman? No one can rewrite history, I just did. When you live in a small country and see someone mention it on the internet. True story. My co-worker carries his passport, all IDs and checkbooks in his work bag every day. I asked why. He said, you never know when you might need to flee the country. He works a 9 to 5 admin job. The most illegal thing I have seen him do is extend lunch by 12 minutes. This escape room is so hard. Stop saying 67, it is almost 2026. When you catch the dude who's been sniffing your girl's boo at the dog park. Robots are becoming more and more like humans. There are only 2 options. Me waiting for the raise to pay the bills. My nephew waiting for the same raise to get new Pokemon cards. There are 30+ year olds out there playing Roblox. Not even or anything like they're actually playing it. Santa Claus isn't real. Then why does Nora track him? Before. After. Are you okay? No, I got my sleeve wet washing the dishes. Thanks to Hugh Hefner, an entire generation learned to read magazines with one hand. The desire to engage in my hobbies leaving my body as soon as I have the day off, even though I was looking forward to it all week. Tonight my 10-year-old took me aside and asked if Santa was real, and I told him the truth. He was very satisfied with himself and asked if I wanted to know how he figured it out. Of course I did, because homeless people don't get presents. If Santa was real they would. Oh. Wake Up Babe, new album dropped. Name that band. I'll go first. My Criminal Romance, A Flock of Piles. Me in my 30s partying with people in their 20s. Me checking my balance after Little Tree 12 times. I wanna be mysterious so bad but I just cannot shut the F up. Bring out the Christmas decorations. The real Christmas decorations. Perfection. My younger sister loves to cut the faces off dolls or stuffed animals and put them on. I'm sorry, your sister is a serial killer. Therapy. Humbling idiots as a job. Me being happy that the year is coming to an end. The realization that another year is passing by with me achieving nothing. 2026. You. How it feels to read. Results section of a paper. Results section of my thesis. When you hear people start referring to the 20th century as the 1900s. The employee survey is 100% anonymous. My manager the next day. Good morning, sir. Nuns don't work on Sunday. My week is basically Monday, Monday number 2, Monday number 3, Monday number 4, Friday, Saturday, pre-Monday. The 10 minutes I spend on my phone before I sleep are the best 3 hours of my day. Avatar Fire and Dash grosses approximately $350 million in its opening weekend. When you realize it grossed less money than Avatar The Way of Water in its opening week, so maybe James Cameron will move on to something other than Avatar, please. Harvard trained beggar, which religion cares the most about the homeless? So I had to remove my car stereo so it wouldn't get stolen, which was the style at the time. The two ends of the less fashion spectrum. When you become a grown-up, people stop asking you what your favorite dinosaur is. They don't even care. My 2 reactions when going outside. 1. You the sun. 2. You the people. Playing video games. Playing video games when someone is watching. Me enjoying my Christmas gifts. The January credit card bill. Soldier Boy not even a soldier. Dr. Ray ain't even a doctor. Keep it going. Adele isn't even a computer. I have achieved all my 2025 goals. 1. Buy a houseplant. 2. Run 0.1 kilometers. 3. Get fat. 4. Medicate daily. 5. Invest in socks. What I say arguing. Reflecting in the shower on how I could have answered. People always ask me, why don't you Chinese people believe in Santa Claus and Christmas? I tell them no I don't, because when I was 5 I made all of your Christmas toys. In the future history textbooks are going to say, and a billionaire crafted a company that used mass surveillance against US citizens and named it after an evil wizard or band. People are gonna wonder if we were stupid. 14-year-old Asian girls. OMG, which member of BTS is the cutest? BTS. The X-Files we were promised. The X-Files we got. Who is this woman? She isn't doing anything. Should I hit her? Average early 20th century man coming home from the coal mine to his wife. December 24th. Christmas Eve, December 25th, Christmas Day, December 26th, December 27th to 30, The Void, no one knows what day it is, December 31st, New Year's Eve, January 1, New Year's Day, January 2, reality hits. Me at night, sleep. Me in the morning, sleep. We need a for people who chat GPT everything, artificially intelligent. When you don't know how to end a conversation, so you're just like. Huawei launches laptop with camera that stays covered until it's opened, the FBI. Wheeze with a spoon, wheeze with a spawn. I have never actually been caught, but I'm pretty sure my parents know sober people don't give goodnight handshakes. Relaxes stressfully. Lobsters evolve big claws to fend off predators. Humans with some butter sauce. Me on my way to pretend to be a nice, friendly and sociable person at work. Outfit of the day. Being surprised people know things about me because I forget I exist as an actual person to others. POV. Mom has been calling you to eat for 10 times already. Whoa, this is worthless. Next time my teacher pulls some shit like this, I'm gonna eat his A to teach him a lesson. When the new coworker is allowed to do it their way. When you have a mouthful of toothpaste and you think you're about to sneeze. Trying to figure out how the boomer coworker travels internationally 3 times a year, has a vacation home and gets a new car every other year on the same salary as you. POV. Your mom shows your girlfriend your first grade childhood photos. I think I should play this Witcher 3 game, people keep talking about it. Breads but with protein in them. Am I providing enough value to the shareholders? How long it takes me to accomplish one simple task. Time 30 minutes plus 12 hours chilling. The perfect tattoo doesn't exist. 2025 will be my year. Blurred memory. Just a couple days left before 2026. I wish I had SpongeBob's energy, that MF always ready for work. Coworker, how come you never stress out at work? What's your secret? Me. My less aunt when I walk in front of the TV while she's watching Survivor. How much do you overthink? Me. Babe, please stop, you're not a 1940s LA private investigator. Beat it toots. These streets aren't what they used to be. When you hit the pinata really hard and you hear a kid cry. Indian Sikh young white female roommate. Please contact. Description. 7 very friendly men looking to be friend and roommate, young female only. I think there's something wrong with Home Alone 2. When I'm 17, Wikipedia articles deep and realize people my age are at the club. The 6 pairs of underwear and 8 pairs of socks in my bag ready for a 2-day trip. When your barber has a degree in customer care. Don't take it personally, but, with all due respect. Every time I buy Tic Tacs I pretend to be a pill-addicted housewife trapped in a hellish marriage with an evil CEO. Police are investigating a suspicious incident on a motorway and would like to speak to a Mr. Wile Coyote. Someone please explain why there's a share button on ton websites. Call it dirty money, but I still donated $1 million more than you did. Thank you for the opportunity. Not all the heroes wear clothes. Florida man is insane. Florida woman. Hold my beer. Authorities in Florida are accusing a 51-year-old woman of looting and killing 2 ex-husbands on the same day this week. My cat's tail. My foot. New Zealanders checking if it's time for a haka dance. When your hands are cold even though you have gloves on, so you pull this move. AI slop. But first a word from today's sponsor, making me want to scream in frustration. You look so cute while screaming for help. What? I'm sorry, you're the one who said you wanted a yandere girlfriend. Me wondering if the car behind me is flashing its headlights or the road is just bumpy. Santa after eating cookies at my house. I think humans are meant to lay in bed with the love of their life all winter. Saudi royalty, here is $1 million. Dave Chappelle, now let me tell you children a story about RACX trafficking laws. 68, 66, 67, 69. I broke up with her, at least you got to be in a relationship. I was rejected, she isn't accepting my follow request. What's a woman? Me, can I get you anything else? Customer, yeah $1 million. Me. Are you naughty or nice? Me who is tired, broke and depressed. Wife 25 is accused of babying her husband with the lavish lunches she makes him every day. Is this for a child? I made lunch for you again darling. Thank you dear. When the weird person at work won't stop talking to you and you're trying to be nice.
Spare change. Spare change, ma'am.